Welcome back to my channel. We back with the vibes, we back with the chit chat, and I came with a nice drink. Make sure you guys got a drink or a snack, get comfortable. I came with some hot chocolate out here, you know, and we're just gonna talk, we're just gonna chat and bond, guys. You know, this is a nice chit chat video, should I say. That's what this is. And we're gonna talk about things that we're leaving in 2021 on period, things that we are not taking into this 2022, because this 2022 is filled with blessings, prosperity, happiness, and everything positive. We're not taking anything negative into this year, guys. We leave that. We leave it behind. We leave it behind. We're not bringing it forward with us, because if we bring it forward with us, we're going to drag ourselves down, and we're not doing that. We need to look beautiful, we need to look happy, and we need to look stress-free. So one of the first tips, one of the first things that we gotta leave in 2021 is ignoring mental health. Now, anyone that's suffering with mental health, anyone that's going through a tough time right now, either it be due to COVID or any personal reasons, do not suffer alone. Please reach out to your loved ones, to people that you trust, or get professional help. This is a year to really put yourself first and really put your self-love first for yourself. Honestly, no one deserves to suffer, you know, no one deserves to suffer, and I feel like mental health is a big taboo. It's a big taboo. Do you get it? Even now, it's a big taboo in some places, and in some homes, it's a big taboo. And it can be very hard to actually work on this, but really try your best to reach out to someone and reach out to someone that you... So try your best, like I'm saying, to reach out to someone that you trust, and most importantly, make sure that you pray. Prayer is the key. Prayer is what gets me through everything that is challenging for me. God is the best therapist. God is the best therapist, guys. And make sure that you pray and you keep your faith on 100. So we're going into 2022 with our faith stronger, with our relationship with God better, and everything, you know, elevated. And really make sure your self-love for yourself is, you know, amplified this year. Work on your self-love. Tell yourself you're that bad bitch. Look at yourself in the mirror and gas yourself up. Get dressed up. Take yourself out. Go shopping. Go get yourself a nice meal. Just really put yourself in that healthy mindset this year, and it's so important. So what else are we leaving behind? Because we ain't taking any nonsense. We ain't taking any nonsense with us in 2022. Now, what else we're leaving behind in 2021 is procrastination. That procrastination spirit, we reject it. We cast it out right now. Any spirit of procrastination, we cast it out, or we do not drag that around with us in this 2022. Anything that's holding you back to start a new career you want to do, or holding you back to dive into a new hobby or your passion, whether that be a new talent or whatever, really pray over that spirit and make sure you put yourself in a position where you set mini deadlines for yourself and you break down your goal into small kind of chunks, so it's more easier to accomplish at like every day to day. So don't make it too overwhelming for yourself. Kind of break everything down and do a little bit every day. Unless you break everything down, there's no excuse to not do it, because you've simplified it. And sometimes when something is just so big to accomplish, maybe you're trying to accomplish a 6 months goal, it can seem so overwhelming, isn't it? Like, oh right, where do I start? But when you break it down, it's a lot more easier to kind of tackle. So procrastination, we're leaving that behind. We're not taking that nonsense with us in this year, because procrastination will just make you broke. Yes, you can have an amazing talent. You can be so talented and so good at something, and you keep extending it and prolonging it, and you're good at it. So show us your talent. Show us what you're about. Don't hide your talent this year. We've got to see your skills. We got to see what you bring, because I know you bring a lot to the table, a lot of good traits to the table. So yeah, procrastination, no, we ain't taking that way of this. No way. And another tip that we need to also leave, another major tip we need to leave behind in 2021 is self-doubt. Self-doubt is something that can really hinder you in this life. Like, never doubt yourself, never be too hard on yourself. Believe in yourself, believe that you have the power to accomplish anything, because once you break down your goal and break down what you're trying to achieve into small sizes, small bite size, mini goals, it's a lot easier, and it's a lot like you're able to see where you're going every day, because you're doing a little bit every day. But just being hard on yourself and just being like, I can't do this, no, we leave that behind. We're not taking that energy with us, because you could do anything. You're that bitch that can do anything. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Like, self-doubt, no, I do not believe in that. Like, because negative thoughts need to be left behind. I never speak out negative thoughts, because the power of words is a lot. Always speak positive. Always speak positive affirmations. Always speak positive words to yourself. Tell yourself every morning, I can do this. I am doing this. And you know what? When you start a goal, or when you start anything that you're trying to achieve this year, really just start it. Like, the only thing that's blocking you is your mind and it's self-doubt. So once you start that goal, take mini breaks, take 25-minute intervals, get a hot chocolate, get a drink, get a snack, take a break, and then go back to it. And you'll be really shocked how much you'll achieve just by taking mini breaks and breaking everything down. But honestly, self-doubt, believe in yourself, you're that bitch, and that's all, period, and that's it. And another thing we're leaving in 2021, if we're going to go into intimacy, if we're going to go into relationships, we're leaving behind useless boys. And yes, I said it. We are leaving behind useless boys that are not serious, boys that are coming up to goals and saying all sorts of dreams, but really you can't meet up. Your words are not meeting up with your actions. It's not colliding. It's not making sense. Do you get it? There's no time to waste time this year. So any time, you know what else we're leaving behind? We're leaving behind time wasters. People that waste your time. People that just want to waste your time. No. We're leaving them behind. So we're leaving behind useless boys that waste your time, and we're leaving behind generally people that just want to waste your time, fuck up your schedule on purpose. Because some people be on that. They see you doing good and they just want to distract, But we gotta be smart. So we just gotta be smart out here, guys. We gotta know who's really here to see us win, because you always know the ones that want to see you win. You just know, and and intuition never lies. Your intuition is God telling you, it's the connection between you and God telling you that this person, you know what I'm saying, they're good peoples, but they might not be 100% for you. And sometimes just because somebody ain't for you and meant to be your friend, that doesn't mean they're not going to be a good friend to someone else. So everyone has their people in it. Everyone is meant to meet certain people in their lives, and some people just don't collide, and that's fine. But we got to make sure that no one takes away from our time this year and takes away from our schedule, because this year is all about accomplishing our goals and no procrastination. Time wasters will make you procrastinate, so that can't be happening. That cannot be happening. No. So yeah, that's what we're not doing. So moving on from that point, we're gonna take a little break. Okay, we're back. Hot chocolate is literally everything, guys. I love hot chocolate. I mean, I wasn't really a hot chocolate stan. I was more of a coffee addict. Anyone who knows me knows I was literally a crackhead on coffee. I loved coffee, but it wasn't too good for me. It was making me go crazy. So I had to cut coffee, and then I went on my tea little phase, and I was into tea, and now I'm into hot chocolate. So we trying different drinks, hot beverages. I love hot beverages, yeah. I do love cold drinks like smoothies and all of that, but yeah, I love my hot chocolates in the evening. Back to our tips. So tip, I don't know what number we're on right now, but the next tip I will give to you guys is So the next tip I'll give to you guys on what to leave in 2021, because we're not about that this year. This year is about elevation, progression, positive energy, good vibes, good peoples, you know. So what we're leaving behind is overspending. Now, listen, I know to all my girls out there, like all my girls watching this, yeah, I am guilty for this one. I love shopping. I love it so much. And shopping can be a stress relief as well. It actually can. It can really help with stress. You know, whether you binge shop on like, I don't know, clothes, or you binge shop on like food, snacks, or you binge shop on makeup, or whatever makes you happy, yeah? I feel like this is the year to budget. This is the year to be financially organized. You get it? And it's a year to be, you know, when you get your monthly salary, the minute that salary drops, guys, let me give you the trick, because this is what I've been doing. The minute the salary drops, the minute you get your little cheeky paycheck and the money just alerts your account like ping, and you get it, and you get that little notification, you get very excited, you're thinking about all the things you could buy. Don't. The first thing you're gonna do is get a savings account and immediately transfer a certain amount that you have put aside every month into savings, because it's so important to save and to budget towards the future that you want, you know, the lifestyle that you want in the future, a year from now, 2 years from now. If you're saving up for a car, if you're, you know, trying to get that mortgage, trying to like move out of your parents' home, or like your auntie's home, or wherever you're staying, you have to think financially and plan really well in order to achieve these things. Because money is hard, and you know, it's very easy to get, like I'm saying, it's very easy to get carried away. I'm guilty of it. I guess, you know, a lot of us is guilty of that, like, you know, unexpected, unplanned spending that happens, where you're like, right, I'm going in the shop and I'm buying one thing, and you come out with like 20 things and you feel amazing, and then you reflect when you're home looking at everything, you're like, why? But then you low-key won't return anything, because you feel like, do you know what, I needed all of this. But we're not doing that this year. This year is all about budgeting and being financially, you know, organized. So these are the tips I would give in what we leave behind in 2021. There's a lot more, you know, other things to leave behind. Like, I mean, if you guys have any other ideas, feel free to leave them behind. If these things are affecting you, don't take it into 2022. Don't. And make sure this year is filled with like positive affirmations, positive people around you. I would say this year is filled with positive affirmations and really just being prayed up and staying true to yourself and staying humble and grateful. That is so important. Always remain humble and grateful, and God will continue to bless you, because you are giving out energy that is so positive that you're only going to get that in return. So that's just how it works. If you give out negative energy, it will find you. And if you give out positive, it will find you. And that's what we want. We want the positive to find us, right? And one other tip I would say is good to leave behind as well is leave fear behind in 2021. Whatever it is that you're scared about doing, this year really push yourself out of your comfort zone. And this goes again with self-doubt, like not having self-doubt, not procrastinating, but leave fear behind, because fear can really restrict you as well. And you never know what you're capable of doing unless you try. You never know what you're capable of doing unless you try. So fear is to be left behind. That one, you know, we're not taking it with us into this brand new year, because fear is something that can really, really, really keep you in the same place, and you won't see yourself growing because you genuinely are scared to elevate, and you're scared to try something new and to switch up what you're used to. And comfortability can actually be very dangerous, like getting very comfortable in one way of doing things and not being open-minded to try something new. Yes, it's scary. Everything is scary in life. Life is scary. Inflation is scary. Rent is scary. Everything is scary in life, but we have to fight through it. We have to pray and fight through it, right? So don't let fear hold you back, because you never know what you're capable of doing unless you try. So you have to try, and fear won't even let you try. So that's something that we have to leave behind, because we're not taking that with us. And that's it. So that's it, guys. That's it. I'm done with my tips, and these are the tips that I'm going to follow through with as well, because I struggle with similar things as well, and we all struggle through similar things, guys. So it's nice to come here and share thoughts with you and really go into this year with a positive vibe and leave behind everything of last year that held us back, because last year was a hard year, man. And you know, life gets harder, but we've got to have a healthy mindset and a positive mindset, because that's the way we're going to fight it out and win. And it's all about winning, you know what I'm saying? We don't lose around here, man. We don't lose at all. We win, and that's it. So I'm going to dip now, guys. Please like, subscribe, come back, and stay safe. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next video.